With both hands, I gotta feel the kick inside. Oh, fire! When everything just falls in line, we live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are here by faith. Now I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are here by faith. Now I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Now I believe. Oh, fire. Oh, fire. Oh, fire. Oh, fire, fire, fire. Now I believe there comes a time when everything just falls in line. We live and learn from our mistakes. The deepest cuts are healed by faith. Hi, welcome to ReneMarie Stroke of Luck. I'm ReneMarie, and this is an awesome, awesome show. Say hi, everyone. Hi. So we are so honored and privileged to have our partners in the studio, live in the studio, not escaping in. They're, I think 75% are here. The Life's Next Chapter, the partner who we're doing October 25th with. And, you know, their mission is to bring education about illnesses and diseases, and they chose us
to work on strokes and aphasia. So yay! So I said this isn't going to be like a formal show. Like, we're just going to rock it. We're going to wing it. We don't have anything written. We're going to just kind of go with the flow because we all talk a lot. But let me introduce everybody. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to introduce myself, Marlon, and the doctor, Judy, and then let Marlon do the rest since it's his foundation and he knows everybody best. And maybe you could share a little story about everybody and especially the board members that are not here. But we are so honored and privileged. You know me, like nobody can ever say to me, come up with a little like, hey, did you ever think? I go, okay, let's go. Like let's all do it. Let's because you don't want to stop anybody's passion and vision and thought patterns. You want to inspire everybody that anything is possible. And I don't have to tell this crew that because they rock. So let me just introduce my co-host, Judy Marlowe. Hi, Judy.
Hi. How are you this morning?
I'm good. You ready?
I'm ready.
You wore the green?
Yeah.
The bright, beautiful green. Like when I look at green, I look at things that are evolving and growing, and they're so.
And this organization is growing.
Yes, and
by leaps and bounds.
Yeah, and I think of nurturing. You know, when I see green about leaves and trees, and you have to care for it. You got to nurture it. So good color today. Good color.
Thank you.
And then we have Dr. Erin. How do you say her?
Erin O'Neill. Dr.
Erin O'Neill.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today and taking the ride in on early this morning, waking up at
I can't think of anything better to do.
When I went to the college to meet the facility where we're going to be having this event, the Jersey City, what's the name?
NJC, New Jersey City University.
New Jersey City University, to meet everyone. I got to tell you, it was such an empowering, warm, family, dynamic environment that you wanted to become a part of it. So it was rocking, and Dr. O'Neill was a big part of that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. You know, teachers play a big part. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how teachers can impact a child's life, or they could kind of hold them back for life, because we look at teachers as mentors, as somebody that, you know, they need to give us guidance. They need to give us guidance. So we're going to talk about that as well. But let's introduce our friend, my friend, I could call him. And he was our friend, the board's friend, everybody's friend, the world's friend, Marlon. Hi, Marlon.
Hi, good morning to you, ReneMarie. Judy, thank you so much for this opportunity. We are so excited, and we waited for how many months, and we are here already.
Yes.
This is it.
Yeah, this is it. And it's not the first time, and it's not the last time.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes.
Because we're actually doing a long-term partnership.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And you know, and your mission is tell the audience. Let's take a step back, like the inception of this, because you told it to me when we were at the college, at the university. You told me how the name came about and what was the inception of it. So tell us that.
Sure, definitely. Actually, we are so happy to share to everybody and give them inspiration on how they can actually help and empower the community. But before I proceed with that, I would really like to say that Dr. O is actually an inspiration to all of us. Without her being there from day one in school, after the time being that we graduated, we're not going to be able to make it. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you.
This is actually for you.
Marlon, introduce your because I know we'll get you and I can get into talking, and we'll kind of like.
All right, but anyway.
So let's just introduce them and tell a little bit about them, then we'll go to the story. So
Okay,
tell them.
sure, definitely. All right. Anyway, on my left side is she's actually, I call her like a friend in the family. We've been friends together just like who you are. Is our Director of Finance, Sharon.
Hi.
Sharon. And
of course, next to her is
Sharon, what do you do? What I know you graduated. What are you doing now that you graduated?
Now that I've graduated, part of the foundation. I work at Museum of Modern Art in the city.
I know.
I love being around art. And spend most of my time with these guys.
Hanging with us.
Yeah.
And I like to write. I write a lot of poetry and short stories.
Wow.
That's my passion. And helping people.
Wow, that's awesome.
Beautiful.
So for the telethon, we can count you into reading some of your poetry.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay, okay. Note that,
Absolutely.
Judy.
Right here.
See, you don't tell me, you don't tell. But good. So
Right.
Sam,
Sam is our Sam is very intelligent. He's our director of information and technology. So tell us something about yourself, Sam.
The website.
you did the website.
Yeah.
What we did, we tried to fast track it in order for it to be quicker. But between me and Marlon, we're gonna do everything to keep it updated every week.
Yeah.
It takes a team.
Yeah.
It takes a team
That's true.
to accomplish
Definitely
anything.
does.
Anything, and you're all important part of the team.
That's right.
So
And of course, no introduction needed. Our
he's the
Vice
VP.
President.
VP, Karen.
Khadim.
Woo!
Show your muscle.
All right, thanks a lot, Marlon. So my name is Khadim, and I'm the Vice President of the Life Next Chapter Foundation. So my job is mostly actually getting connections. So like, let's say we do have a lot of sponsorship. We do have like a lot of like health science like clubs that actually wants to be part of LNCF.
Right.
We want to reach out to them. So we want to like, find out strategies to actually like, just like reach out to them so they could be part of like all of the events we have.
Right.
And that's my main role at Life Next Chapter, and also supporting the team. Like if we have anything that we need to discuss, we could just like sit around, create a meeting, and then talk about it.
Right.
And then figure out solutions.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yes.
And okay, so tell us. Go back to the story, Marlon. And I have something in my mind. Remember, you told me. He's going to give you a microphone. Did you hear? Did you hear what he said, Jim? Before?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So remember you told me you were at graduation and somebody said.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's true. So that was May of this year. We're actually sitting at the graduation, and there's this amazing speaker who actually is talking about what are we going to do next after graduation. And Sharon and Eddie, we were seated together in the group. Actually, yeah, that's a very good question to ask. So now we finish our program as a public health educator. What are we going to do next? And then I started texting everybody. Okay, I think we can get that idea from there. And I started texting a couple of names that we can name our organization. So, and then we ended up like saying, okay, how about Life's Next Chapter Foundation? And everybody just all right,
Perfect.
that's how it all started. So,
Right.
by just listening to somebody that we do not know and touch our hearts and inspired us, that is something really amazing that actually give us that opportunity to think, I think she's making a lot of sense, and let's do it all.
Because it is your next life chapter.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you're doing after graduation is.
That's right, Jody. And yeah, I totally agree with that. And all of us, what would happen next to our life? We have to open that chapter of our lives. So
Right.
the next chapter is here. So
You guys bang through it. You guys there's no okay, let's plan it out. No, okay, we're here. Okay,
One of the thing is like, okay, so we're sitting there in the auditorium and we're like, thank you, and we're like, okay, we have a degree now, guys. We all have a profession. What are we gonna do with it? We're gonna sit on the sideline and watch everything go by. And we were in Dr. O class, and she teaches everything from A to Z.
absolutely.
And we're like, we should get in the game.
Right,
Life Next Chapter.
right.
Let's get
That's
in there.
just
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
true.
get our hands
And
dirty.
so many people graduate and
Yeah,
whatever their course of study is, they don't know what to do next. Or
I
they
agree.
Exactly. And so we're like, okay, it's Wednesday. Next week we have our first meeting. We sat down.
The next week.
Yeah.
Next week, by the way.
you would have
We
done
have
it
no
the
time.
next day.
We sat down, got everything together, every week from May 21st to now, every week we have a meeting, sit down, get stuff done. And we always do it over food.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, you did it by my house over food.
Non-stop. And I think that's what's good about us. We don't stop. We don't get tired. We stayed even late at
You
night.
energize each other.
It energizes, you know.
I think that is what important. We get the energy from one another, and I'm just so thankful for having these people around.
Dr. O, tell us, you know, your involvement with them. Like, were you with them since freshman year?
Well, I believe they were all transfer students from Hudson Community College. So I did not have the opportunity or the fortune of having them for 4 whole years, but a very power-packed 2 years. We have been together.
That's probably all you could take.
But a little bit about the program that might bring some light to LNCF, what they do. So I am chairperson and assistant professor for the Health Sciences Department in New Jersey City University. We have several programs, 2 of which, both on undergraduate and on the graduate level, is public health education. And what we train our students to do is all skill-based, to sit for the Certified Health Education Specialist exam, which is in addition to the degree. So all students know how to assess populations' wants and needs. The more diverse, the more we really need to know about that population. And in that bucket is also understanding the health issues that come along with diverse populations and what they want and need. Then the next 5 skill sets are how to plan a program, how to assess a program or evaluate a program, and then how to implement and manage program. And we also work with our students to make sure they know how to communicate for health and health needs, and also to advocate for health and to build healthier and happier communities. I mean, we're all in the business of making healthy communities. So LNCF has taken this and really run with it and know how to do everything from A to B, from assessing the population to advocating for health issues and populations that could utilize this service. So it's been a joy, and hopefully I answered your question.
No, you did.
That's my elevator speech.
Well, you did it very well, and you
you.
actually, you know, you shared with everybody, you know, how the connection and how important teachers are and how important mentors are, and really it does take, you know, teachers and guidance in life. It doesn't matter what facet of life you're in, whether you're in the business world, and you know, you need guidance, you need support to be able to grow in that world.
And I think everybody has some mentor in their life. May not have been in college, or it may have been in college, but it may have been on their first job or so on, and it's somebody that you'll never ever forget because they've taught you so much.
Yeah.
I remember being in Dr. O's class, and we had the first exam, and everybody were sitting there, and we're like, guys, we have to pass. We don't want to let her down.
Yeah.
Such a great teacher. Like, we don't want to let her down.
But but don't you think that's important
awesome.
in a general sense? That, you know, because you don't want to take a test with somebody. You don't want a teacher to be someone that's really giving you a hard time.
Right.
You know, you want somebody that's going to inspire you so that you can learn the values that you know, okay, she's been wonderful to me, he's been wonderful to me, I want to go above and beyond. The same thing at work, you know, when you're in work and, you know, you have this team spirit, you'll go above and beyond to do anything to make the goal, you know, achievable. You know,
our success is a reflection of her.
Yes.
Right.
What she teaches
Right.
us. So if we fail her.
Yeah.
We didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Failure was not an option.
Yeah. It's a remarkable school. It is a remarkable school, and
We have coined that.
Yes.
And I think if I may add,
It's not an option.
as a mentor also, you know, now Judy is talking about mentorship. I think what's good about our mentor, Dr. Of course, and Dr. Rosado, is that she actually spent time to listen to us.
Right.
She don't question why we do this, or if you have some question to us, she will direct us. And as a mentor, it is important because all of us, when we went to New Jersey City University, we have nothing. That the reason why we are there is to gain the knowledge.
Right.
But if there's nobody there to show us the journey, how to do things, what is the proper way of doing all of these things, those difficulties, we're not going to be able to fight it. We're not going to be able to win it. So, but Dr. O is always there. That's why, unfortunately, because of her kindness, most of the students want a piece of her.
And you guys don't want to leave that college is gonna not be able to hold that many people eventually.
I mean, we can always work it out. That's what F's are for, you know. So if anybody wants to stay a little longer, we can work it out.
But you said something really important, and you really touched on something that I've learned as a life coach, is that you need to listen. That a mentor needs to listen. They don't need always to be giving guidance. They need to listen to see.
And step back and watch the person that they have mentored succeed.
Right, and kind of like, guide them within the boundaries. So talk to us a little bit about mentoring.
Sure. I think the foundation to mentoring, especially with the Health Sciences Department at NJCU, is community. And to build a community, you need the community. And so when going about mentoring, I can't say that I necessarily have a problem with that word, because it's a great word, but I don't see it as a hierarchy. And so I believe that true mentorship is when you're on the same page. And so, for example, in the classroom, especially, and LNCF is a perfect example of this, the students bring the knowledge that we all can benefit from, including myself, very much so, including myself, and we all learn from one another. So, I mean, in this room, you have, everybody's from a different place in the world.
Yeah.
And
which I love.
Yeah.
Which I love. I love
it's amazing. And you're not going to find that in many places. So Jersey City and NJCU is definitely a great breeding ground for being able to have that kind of mentorship where the non-hierarchical relationship between, say, teacher and student doesn't exist. It's very, very much, we're in this together. We are building community. So please bring your community to the classroom so we can all learn from one another, so we can build our communities outside of the classroom. And it's been an amazing, amazing process as, a mentor to be able to really get my hands dirty at the ground level, because I don't have access to communities like everybody who comes into the classroom has access to their own community. It's beautiful.
Right.
So I see it as I'm very, very thankful that I'm in I have the opportunity just to give back in this way. I don't know how else to say it. So,
And you said something that caught my attention, because I believe this as well. Mentors and leaders are not hierarchies. No. They're just people that have experience, that are able to guide you and to support you on your journey.
True.
And that really is one of the things that I've had many in my life, and and that's an important tool. So yeah, I agree with you.
You had one outstanding one too.
Who's that? Oh, Dominic. 10 years. 10 years I worked with.
He was outstanding.
He was, and he taught
and
me.
Is.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He
was, he was my mentor. When I was working for this community, and I don't know. He was a gentleman that worked for Citicorp for a long, long time around the world. So he knew how to listen to people, to kind of guide them, how to talk to them. I think most of us will agree that when people talk kindness to us, we can better understand them. Doesn't matter what they're saying. They could be correcting us. They could be like sharing with us, I don't think so, Renee, but like, why don't you try this? So the way you approach somebody is really an important part of how you're going to touch somebody, how you're going to reach them to be able to make a difference in someone's life, And
I had an outstanding one also.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Joe Rosenbaum.
Yes.
From U.S. Plywood Champion Papers.
Yeah. So it's really good. So let's talk a little bit about your organization. Tell us your mission statement. Do you know your mission statement, Mr. President? No. Well, you don't have to know it. No, I don't mean like you have to read it word for word. But just, I know that what your purpose is.
Of course. I think what important about Life's Next Chapter Foundation is for us the ability to be able to assist the community in terms of children. We are helping children, the teens, the elderly, So everything that involves that make the family important, because we do believe as we empower each individual, we're actually empowering the family, and once you empower the family, it goes to follow that you're going to empower the community as well. And when the community is empowered, what's going to happen to a country just like us? So basically, that's why we are. We would like to, LNCF would like to build a bridge that we can actually help the community to get to the actual resources that will eventually help solve their concerns or their problems. And there are a lot of community issues out there, and we are there to support them.
And one thing that I noticed from your front page was when you said helping families to feel safe, healthy, and educated through health education and health promotion. And I think that's really a beautiful statement to be doing that.
And we don't even want to just limit it to like how like safety education and health education. We also want to bring into like, as we were talking about mentorship, so we want to bring mentorship programs for the young kids, and also outdoor activities, so like kids could actually like, you know, just be away a little bit from their probably iPads, so they could just be more outside and just like, you know, be physically active, so they could, you know, have this healthier lifestyle. Yeah, so that's
and they become more interesting people.
Right.
That way.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we actually let's talk about October 25th, because that really is the kickoff to a partnership that is remarkable. Marlon, I'll let you do the thought patterns behind it and the process of how it became, you know, light. I mean, we were doing Stroke of Luck Internet TV for 3 years. 4 years? 3 years? 4 years?
Wow.
4 years. And, you know, and Marlon and I had been connected. We knew each other from the...
2010?
Yes, 2010. I performed at Marlon's assisted living, the rehab center. Barnet Rehab. Yes. And, you know, we hadn't spoken for a long time. I mean, it's been 5 years, and we were both doing our energetic stuff around the world, But we were so connected, you know, and then all of a sudden, go ahead, Marlon, take it away.
All right, that's one thing. Actually, that's true. Sure. I think, if I may add also, I think that's what is friendship all about, that even though you don't connect every single day, but once you get in touch again, it seems like it was just yesterday. So having been said that, so I called ReneMarie and I said, ReneMarie, you know what? I would like to share you this this opportunity that my colleagues and I will actually build a non-profit organization that's called Life's Next Chapter Foundation. And we're talking about different services. We talk about chronic diseases. Now we're talking stroke of luck. And I said, I would like to be part of you. I would like the ReneMarie Foundation to be part of this event. That's how it all started. Because, you know, stroke is something that everybody should be aware of. Actually, according to World Health Organization, there were like 15 million worldwide that suffers from stroke. And, you know, stroke is the third leading cause of death in the United States alone.
And the first leading cause, this is what really, two aspects really affect me, or really drive me, I should say, is it's the first leading cause of disability.
Yes, that's true.
Disability. So that means people are having a stroke and having challenges from that point on because of a stroke.
Some
the number
of it can
one
be
cause.
very devastating.
Yes, yes. And number two is the fact that this is really important as well, that 80% of strokes can be prevented. Yes, 80% of strokes. Now you'd have to live a healthy lifestyle. You'd have to get monitored. You'd have to have your baseline numbers. And the fact that FAST, I'll share FAST since we're talking about it. FAST is the signs of a stroke. 4.5 hours. F is the face. If the face is drooping, then you could be having a stroke, or someone could be having a stroke. The arms, I can't put mine out because I suffered a stroke, but the arms, if they're unlevel, if one keeps flopping down, then someone could be suffering a stroke. The smile or speech, when you smile, which mine doesn't go up, but it's not even. One, that means you can have a stroke. Or if you're lisping, someone could be having a stroke. And this is an important aspect, time. Time is of the essence when someone is suffering a stroke. It's a 4.5 hour window from the onset of a stroke. It doesn't mean from when that person's found. It's from the onset of a stroke. Right. And this is, are you going to say what the important part is?
Time is of the essence.
but I always like to add a piece to that. If you know that someone's experienced a stroke and you call 911, it is imperative to let the ambulance know or the operator know that a stroke could be happening, because they will go into stroke mode. They will come, they'll know, they'll assess, and because the 4.5 hour window that I spoke about, 4.5 hour window.
Renee,
so that is really important.
I wanted to mention what Dr. Jill Taylor from Bloomington, Indiana, posted on her website, which was My Stroke of Insight. She said, not only what you did about speech, but it's speech or problems with language. T is tingling or numbness in your body. R, remember or problems with thinking or remembering. Off balance or problems with coordination. And a killer headache, which is what my dad had and didn't share it with me. I saw his swollen ankles, and I said, I think it's time to get to the doctor. And the doctor said, my dad was in the best of health for his age, and 2 weeks later he had a massive stroke. So a killer headache is a definite sign that you need to go to a hospital. And eyes, you could have an eye stroke. So eyes or a problem with your vision has to be checked out immediately, because that could be a serious problem.
And I think it was important that we share that, because we're talking about strokes. So we want to tell people why we're passionate about this. This is only one aspect that Marlon and the Life's Next Chapter organization really focuses on. Tell us some of the other diseases and health issues that you focus on.
Well,
Marlon.
actually, our services were divided into 6 categories. So number one, we're doing a chronic diseases education program. So one of the diseases right now we're talking about the breast cancer, and October we're actually celebrating the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We do have some HIV education. Aside from the chronic diseases, we also venture into mental and behavioral health. We have nutritional program. We do have lifestyle activity program, and of course we do have smoking cessation program. So what we do, Life's Next Chapter Foundation, we travel all over New Jersey right now, and hopefully globally in the future. So
we're taking the show on the road.
Definitely we'll do
Jim's
that.
coming with us.
Of course. So basically, it's like, to sum it all up, we would like the community to be safe, healthy, and educated. Right. That's why we.
And what I love about you guys, and this is what I wanted to say before, is, you don't get involved in the negativity that's out in the world, because there's a lot of negativity. Because of your unit, you guys stay focused and you stay driven and really on doing your purpose. So I got to commend you guys. That is remarkable. It's remarkable. So give a little bit of information on October 25th.
Right,
Stroke of luck. Well, we never finished. So Marlon had called me and he said, okay, this is what I want to do and this is what I envision, and we're going to have a health fair kind of pep rally. I named it a pep rally because in a college it's a pep rally. Yeah, it's a pep rally.
And you said, let's go.
That's what I said. So we have this. So Marlon said, I want to do and then between 2 and 4, I want to do your Stroke of Luck internet TV live, streaming live. I'm like, okay, let's go.
That's true. All right, I like the word of pepper. We'll be holding pom-poms on that day. All right, but anyway, so on that day, so it's going to be on October 25th. It's a Thursday from 10 to 4 p.m.
Hang on one second. Jim, could you show the photo? Because I think I sent you a photo. I just want you to show the photo while Marlon's chatting.
Right.
Go ahead, Marlon.
Right, okay, so Stroke of Luck, Stroke and Aphasia Awareness Health Promotion event is happening on October 25th. That is a Thursday in New Jersey City University. We actually divided our program in different categories. The first category is in the morning from 10 to 12 noon. We'll be having different program. Actually, your request has been granted. I got a Zumba guru that was going to be there. So we're going to show us how to do the Zumba. And then
and they're going to be on the stage doing it. Yeah.
Definitely, we should be wearing all our Zumba
yes, I got
outfits. Judy, I'm looking forward to see you.
Could you imagine me going from sweating at Zumba to performing at Zumba? Could you forgive me for not joining you that day?
All right. So that's what's going to happen. And also from 11 o'clock we'll be here. We have some community resources that are actually joining us on that day.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I think.
And Dr. O is joining us as well.
Absolutely,
Definitely. And And I'm so honored to say that some of the important people in Jersey City will be joining us. If I could mention them.
Yeah,
Number one
absolutely.
Definitely.
is Honorable Mayor Stephen Fulop will be there. All right, and then followed by the Council President Rolando Navarro. We also have the Councilwoman at Large Joyce Waterman, and our very special guest. Also have to mention this. She's a great friend of Dr. O. The one and only Assemblywoman Angela V. McKnight. We're going to be there as well. And of course, the president, the university president,
Wow.
Dr. Sue Henderson will be there to join us.
Absolutely, yes. It's star-studded. What can I say?
I know. But what I love about it is just like everybody's just so supportive of these of children. I mean, of youth. I mean, that is so empowering to them that they could change the world.
It's true. You know, I think this is one of the only businesses in the world that public health education, that is, or health education, we are in the business to put each other out of business. And it's just about joining together and, again, creating those communities so we don't have to worry about these problems any longer. So it's a very special place to be.
And you're talking about people's health. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all have our challenges in life, but you know, if we could help them to better their life and better their education. I know I do a program called Knowledge is Power. Knowledge is Power. Marlon knows better than me in my program.
I follow
you. Knowledge is Power. You know, to let people know, you know, the signs. I mean, just the fast. If you know the fast, you could change someone's life. And if you know what aphasia is, that it's the brain injury caused by a stroke or a result of a brain injury caused by a stroke.
Would you like me to read all the facts about aphasia?
No, just read a few. Just read a few. She
does it all year.
She does that because I always bring up things. She's like, okay, what is she going to talk about now?
Right. Aphasia is an acquired language disorder due to stroke or other brain injury. People with aphasia may have difficulty with language in all forms, understanding what others are saying, putting their thoughts into words, understanding what is read, writing with a pen and paper or on the computer. Aphasia alone does not affect a person's intellect, memory, judgment, or problem-solving skills. Aphasia can range from mild, sometimes difficult thinking of a word, to severe, little or no ability to speak. All people with aphasia have some degree of difficulty recalling words. This is like the tip of the tongue feeling. A person with aphasia may say one word but means something else, like they might be talking about a fork and calling it a knife.
Can't process it.
They can't process it.
Which I had.
Automatic phrases are generally easier to say because they don't require much thought or overlearned. Some examples of aphasia, such as good morning, I don't know, oh, and swear words. There are some words that can be very difficult for people with aphasia. These words are often very close in meaning. Opposites or can seem to have abstract meaning. People with aphasia often mix them up or substitute one for the other. Some examples include man, woman, left, right, yes, no.
And a quick little story is I had a gentleman come to my house to service to put in cable, and he had told me, God sent to me another person with a stroke. He said he had two strokes, and when he went to the hospital, he was thought that he was on drugs because he was a young child and couldn't speak. So you know, that's sad that even that people would interpret somebody that can't speak or process or think like that. You have to be a little bit more compassionate and empathetic to people, you know, rather than
people should be more empathetic to people in general.
Yeah,
in all conditions.
Yeah. So we're having this October 25th. Marlon, share the address because I know it's open to the public. Because you imagine if everybody came on, come on!
Absolutely.
We're actually going to try. We're going to stream it on Facebook. We're also going to try to stream it live on my website. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but if we don't stream it live, we're going to stream it live on Facebook. But if we don't, we're having it videotaped so we can always go back and post it on our websites. So we're good. So tell us where it is, what time it is, you know.
Okay, all right. So thank
the
you
address.
So much, ReneMarie. And Well, actually, the stroke and aphasia awareness is happening in New Jersey City University, and it's located at 2039 Kennedy Boulevard. And the program will start actually, it's a whole day health promotion event from 10 to 4 o'clock. So just like what I said a while ago, it will be divided into 2 parts. From 10 o'clock to 12 will be the activities over there in intervention together with the community resources. The 1 o'clock is actually the most important part of the program because all of our special dignitaries are going to be there.
Wow.
And from 2 to 4 o'clock would be the stroke of luck.
And we're going to bring the house down.
Absolutely.
You know what I was just thinking? We really should create just a quick email to the local or to all the high schools around to have their kids, if they're interested in the health field, this would be a great opportunity to showcase the college, because I love the college, and I love the university. I love the energy there. I think it's positive. And kids need that. I'm not saying anything about any other college that I don't like them. I'm just saying because I experienced what goes on at this college, that this could be an option for them in their path.
Yeah, one of our things is like we formed this organization, but we still want to be associated with NJC.
Yeah,
of
because
course.
we want to let people know there is another university in Jersey.
Yeah.
The others.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
NJC, I mean, great product.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
So we just want to let people come in and check it out and see
Yes.
what they have to offer.
So maybe we should do that. You know, maybe we should send them, because there's email. If you want to create it, I mean, I could send it to all the high schools I know, and you could, because all those email addresses are on. You know, so that would be awesome if they could come on in. You know,
absolutely, and also ReneMarie, I would like to appeal to the public, also to those people who are actually watching us right now. You know, for us to be able to continue doing this, they have to share also. Maybe you would like to speak about the donation that we're trying to get from the community also.
You know, I hesitate because I don't like to ask people for financials, because I know what it's like not to have the finances. But I will share that for organizations and businesses and sponsorships and people that have the finances to, you know, we're just doing our work. We're motivated. We're passionate, but we do need financial aid to keep going. I mean, it costs money, and I think this program shows you how valuable we are, and how authentic we are. We have clear, open books. If anybody would like to come and see, you know, our books, in organizations, I'm sure you guys know that, you know, I was on yesterday looking at Home Depot, you know, for a sponsorship. And, you know, they'll check your organization through charity navigation. And so, I mean, I just want to share with everybody, like, go online. We're going to be posting something. You can go to my website if you want to a location from this point. You know, if you want to put in the memo, it's for the October 25th Stroke of Luck. You can donate right now as we're speaking. Go to www.ReneMarieLanguageOfLove.org. There's a PayPal there. You can click on it. There's also a Network for Good. You could pay. You could click on it. Your help will save lives. They will save lives, and they will save the quality of life. Not only that someone passes, that is devastating to the families, but sometimes it's harder when you have someone ill in any disease or illness, to deal with the after effects of the disease or why you're going through it. So, you know, the education that life's next chapter will help you to understand and support you any way that you need help in. And our organization, for the next 5 years, our vision is to really tackle our third mission statement, which is to help those that their insurance has run out. This operation, this fundraiser on October, this awareness, stroke awareness, and aphasia awareness on October 25th will will be benefit both our organizations because we're partners, and we make a valid promise here and now. I want everybody to say yes when I get done, but we promise to use that financial aid in the right aspect and for our mission statements, and really to help the world, and help those have better lifestyles. So, right? Yeah, so let's say yes. Yes.
Yesterday I got a call from a friend actually. This friend doesn't right now. He's also in some difficulties, but you know what he said, Marlon, can I donate $1 or $2? I said any amount.
Every amount.
Yeah.
From the
it will gonna help us.
Every penny counts.
And what I always say is, because I've been there, I know what it's like not to have any financial aid. But if you can't help financially, maybe you could call us up and help us volunteer for us, or just as simple as sharing the information that we provide for you. And God, I'm going to talk in my language. God values and knows everything that's going on in our lives. Whether you give $1 million or will you forward that to somebody, you're doing what you know authentically. Yep, you're doing God's work, and you're doing authentically what you could help us with. You can help us with. So it's going to be remarkable. And this is an annual. Tell us about what the mayor is going to be saying.
And this is the best part of that. When we actually
no, it's not.
One of the best parts. I know it was like when we went to the office of the Department of Health Director of Human Services. I would like to say thank you very much also to Director Stacy Flanagan. They actually would like this event to be an annual program for Life's Next Chapter Foundation, your foundation, Stroke of Luck, and NJCU. So this is something that we're going to start this year, and we'll go on and go on and go on and go on until everyone will be aware about the stroke and everyone will be educated. So hopefully no one will gonna live with this disability due to suffering from stroke.
Yeah. And it is, and because of 80% of strokes can be prevented.
Yes,
that other
absolutely.
20% can't be prevented, but 80% of strokes can be prevented, especially in this day and age where we're so wrapped up in not feeling well, but just letting it shift by, right, doctor? I mean,
that is true. That is true.
Yeah. So it's just we need to keep people abreast on what's going on. So we're almost out of time. So I want to give everybody the last opportunity to share a few, comments, because I know me, by the end of the show, I'm like, I want to, like after the show, I think to myself, I should have said that. So, gather your thoughts and really share, what's on your mind. We'll let you go first, Mr. VP.
Yes.
Put it to your mouth, though.
Sure. The microphone. Yeah. So, I think it's actually very productive to really be here, and we would like to thank you for having us here today. So
it's our pleasure.
Really actually promote this, because I think it's very important. As you said, 80% of this actually stroke is preventable. So our mission is by doing this is to actually raise the bar of 80% to maybe let's say 90%. Let's say it's 80%. So for us to be able to raise awareness about stroke, for us to actually bring activities and bring different, healthier lifestyle, we could actually find ways to really raise this bar of preventable, of this disease to be preventable from 80 to maybe 90%, to even actually just make it, to eradicate it, let's say.
Right.
So it's something that's maybe a lot of people might say it's impossible, but
nothing's
impossible.
impossible.
So that's
not with this group.
Yeah. So we'll go for it. We'll fight for it, and hopefully it's gonna go great.
Good.
Sure.
Good. Well, I can't wait. It's. I'll see you on Tuesday, but it's less than 2 weeks away. Less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Sam.
Well, for my part, I'm gonna ask everybody to go give us a like on Facebook at Life's Next Chapter
Yes.
Foundation Inc. And Marlon puts up, I believe, daily articles and motivation for anyone who's looking to read something on health.
Good.
And soon we'll have our.
Can you say
Instagram
the tag that it is Life's Next Chapter Foundation? That's what it's under on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
They can find it. And what were you saying about Instagram?
And our Instagram and Twitter page will soonly be connected to the very same Facebook.
Right, but if they follow you on that Facebook link, they'll be able to connect with you on Instagram and on
we'll put
and
it there
on
so
Twitter.
they're able to find it.
Okay, excellent. Sharon?
Yeah. The one thing I want to say to teenagers and maybe preteens and people in their 20s, you're not invincible.
No.
I know they run around like, they can do everything and go to party, come home, take a shower, go to bed, and nothing is going to happen to me. Come out, you're going to learn a lot that babies are born with stroke.
Yeah.
So you're not invincible. You're not Superman or Wonder Woman. Come out and you'll learn a lot and you'll walk away, I promise you, with more knowledge about stroke.
Yeah, strokes are not discriminatory.
And it's not discriminatory.
It's not discriminatory.
Yep.
Doesn't matter your faith, your age, your color. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It just attacks you. So we need to stay aware of it.
Exactly.
Marlon.
All right. They said everything already, but I think what's important for me to say is that wherever you are, whoever you are, if you have the spirit, if you have the heart to empower and help one another, I think challenges will, I'm not saying it will be resolved or being solved, but I think challenges will be a better journey for all of us.
Yeah.
And one way or the other, we all have our own share of story while we were younger and we were here at this point in time. Try to talk to yourself and ask, what am I going to do next? Try to discover life's next chapter. Your life's next chapter.
Beautiful.
Woo! Let's hear it. That's awesome. Dr. O?
Yes, I hope to see everybody who can make it on the 25th to come out to join us in the G-Sub building, which is Jillian Student Union building at New Jersey City University. All are welcome. The parking garage is off of Culver Avenue, and there is some street parking. So hopefully we'll see everybody there. And really this whole event and LNCF is about community. And so there are hundreds of health issues out there, all of which need attention and all of which need awareness. It's just that little bit of awareness that can kind of put us over the hump to be more compassionate to one another and just know who to connect to for help. And so I'd like to piggyback off of what Marlon said. And if you have, heart, and LNCF and what they have to offer, you have a partner. And so let's, start building our healthier and happier communities today.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
We're really excited about our 5th annual Language of Love Telethon, which is going to be on May 5th, 2019, benefiting the American Stroke Association, Life's Next Chapter, and ReneMarie's Language of Love Foundation.
Oh my God.
Can I reveal where?
No, not yet.
It's going to be really big.
I know something about that. It's a secret, but I remember it.
It's not a secret.
So I want to remind everybody, if you can give $5, you can give $10, you can give $1 million, you can give $1,000, whatever amount you can give. If you can give now to us, that would really help in our cause and really to keep going with the passion that we have to make a difference in the world, and make a difference in the Life Next Chapters organization and ReneMarie's Language of Love organization, and really just to keep doing what we're doing. I mean, I need financial aid to do this show every week, so it's really important. So, Jim, what time is it? It's time?
We have actually 2 whole minutes.
No,
we got a lot of energy.
No, because I wanted to sing. I was trying to figure out whether can we do like a quick verse of I Believe in Music?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is Pamela here?
Not sure.
Okay. We'll take photos out there. We'll take a quick photo in here, and then we'll take photos out there. And I want everybody to join in and sing with me, because music is really important, and the words to this, it's a good song, right? You could sing with me. Sing with me. Come on, I'll lead the way. Here we go. Ready? Well, I can just sit around making music all day long. As long as I'm making my music, I can't do nobody wrong. maybe someday I'll come up with a song that makes people wanna stop the fussing and fighting just long enough to sing along. Let's go, everybody. I believe in music, and I believe in love. Let's go. Music is love, and love and music, if you know what I mean. And people who believe in music are the happiest people I've ever seen. So clap your hand, stomp your feet, and shake your tambourine. Lift your voices to the sky. God loves it when you sing. Let's go. I believe in music, and I believe in love. One more time, let's go. I believe in music. Lord knows that I believe in love. Let's go, one more verse. Music is a universal language, and love is the key to find brotherhood, peace, and understanding, and living in harmony. So take your brother by the hand and sing along with me. Find out what it really means to be young and rich and free. Let's go! I believe in music, and I believe in love. That's it. Keep going. God bless everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a wonderful day. Hope everybody has a stroke of luck in their lives. God bless. Bye, everyone. Let's blow our kisses. Let's blow kisses. Come on over. I'll have a photo taken. Come on over. We're done. We're just going to get up over and come over here. Come on, Jim. We got to have some fun. God bless everybody. We're still on camera. Wave. Sit down. Get down. Come on. Oh, there you go.
Estoy perdiendo, yo no sé lo que va a pasar.